Hello students, this is Mr. T. Welcome to Algebra, and let's talk about the lesson for today. So what exactly is a function? So a function is a relation in which each element of the domain is paired with exactly one element of the range. So that is that for every x value that you have, it is matched with exactly one unique y value. So on here in this example, you see the -3 going to the 5, the 0 going to the 3, the 2 going to the 2, and the 4 going to the -1. If you had something, for example, if you had the -3 going to the -1, so in that case, you would have the number -3 going to two different numbers, so to the 5 and to the -1. And when you have that case, that means that it's not a function. So I hope it makes a little sense, and then we're going to look at the examples, see if after that it makes more sense. Okay, so for this example we have the relation in form of a mapping diagram. So we look to see if every x is matched with one unique y. So remember, the domains are the x's and the range are the y's. So for the first number, we have -2 going to -8, then we have 0 going to 0, we have 2 going to 8, and we have 4 going to 16. So it seems that every x is matched with exactly one y. So that means that this one, it is a function. So it is a function. Alright, let's try the next one. So first I want you to look at it and see if you can tell right away if it's a function or not a function. So if you probably notice, it is not a function, and mainly because this number, which is in the domain, is going to the -1 and then it's going to the 6. So the 2 has two numbers, it's going to two different range numbers, so that's why it's not a function. So let's try not a function. Alright, and then the other numbers are exactly matched with one unique number, but once you determine, or once you see that one of them is going to two different numbers, you don't even have to check the other ones. You right away know that it's not a function. Okay, let's try two more examples. So now we have a table here. So just to give you a reminder, when you have a mapping diagram, we do not repeat the numbers. So for example 2, we didn't put another 2 on the bottom. Numbers are not repeated when you make a mapping diagram. But on tables you can repeat the numbers. The numbers are repeated, so just keep that in mind. So let's look at this. So it's basically very similar. So in this case I have a -7 going, it's matched with a -12, -4 with -9, 2 with 3, and then a 5 with 0. So this one, it is a function because I do not see a number repeating here. If I had seen another, maybe another -4 going to a 6, then in that case you would have had a number in the domain going to two different numbers in the range. But that's not the case here, so this one, it is a function. Alright, let's go to the next one. Once again, here we have a mapping diagram. So for a mapping diagram, we want to see that every x is going to one unique y. So the 3 is going to the -2, the 4 is going to the 6, the 5 is going to the 2, the -1 is going to the 3. So there's no x going to two different y, so it is a function. And let's look at another example. This one is a table. take a close look at it and see if you can determine whether it's a function or not. So remember, you're trying to see if an x is going to two different numbers than the y. So if you said 3, that is correct. You have the 3 going to the 2 and then the 3 again going to the -1. So you have the same number x, the same number on the x column going to two different y numbers. So this one, it's not a function. Alright, so that's how you determine whether a table or a mapping diagram is a function. Okay, so now it's your turn, so click on assignments, click on the one that says notes 1.7 example 1 practice. You're going to see it's a Google form and it's multiple choice. Just look at each picture, diagram, and then tell me whether it's a function or not. And then once you go through all of them, at the end, just click submit. And that's it. That's all you have to do for that part. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I'll see you next time.